was Miss Idaho USA in 1983. And so a lot has changed since then, including the hair, the fashion, that sort of thing. That's a big tell. But just how we even approach doing appearances. For example, there was no internet, Facebook, any of that. I actually had to pick up the phone and call people, and I wrote a lot of letters asking if I could come and do appearances. So it was very much in my control, which I loved. But it would sure be nice now if, you just get an email, will you come? Will you come and see us? And I would have liked that. Well, definitely pageants have changed. And in terms of how many women we have competing, overall, the numbers have increased. But COVID took us back a little bit. And it's been a little bit of a slow return to things. But the difference is now there's so many more opportunities to have your voice heard. And that's one of the big changes from when I competed. It really wasn't about having your voice, having your platform, being able to work for the causes that you were passionate about. It was just different then. And so that is what draws young women to it, that they want to be able to have that, foot in the door to say, this is something I want to speak about. Another thing I think draws women is the sisterhood. And that is something, it's kind of like men who have been in war together and they say that's a brotherhood forever. Well, for women, if you've been in a pageant, you understand. You understand what it's like to compete, what it's like to not win. There's a 98% chance you will not win. So that brings women together to support each other, understanding that we are all here to improve ourselves, become more self-aware, self-development, that sort of thing. And it's a connection, a bond that we'll have forever. With this particular system, I went on to the Miss USA pageant. And I do have to say that even now, in my 60s, I look back on that time as one of the great highlights of my life. It was like being a movie star for 3 weeks and people asking for autographs and, pictures being taken all the time. So it was just this amazing time, but also a stressful time. We know this live television event is coming up, and so you're rehearsing about 12 hours a day to get ready for it, and then getting all your wardrobe ready and getting yourself ready. That's, months of work to just be physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally ready for it. But just one of the great highlights of my life. To represent my state, I think, was just like you feel so incredible about that. And I still feel that to this day. I've lived in Arizona for close to 40 years now. But when I step off the plane in Boise, I feel like here are my people, because I represented Idaho. I'm originally from Coeur d'Alene, and to be able to say that on national television, Kerry Damiano, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, there was something really special about that. I did stay in the pageant world over 40 years now, and I've been involved in judging, coaching, sponsoring, that sort of thing. So that has kept my hands very much in the pageant industry. And where Ms. World Traveler came in, it's not a pageant, it is an ode to my years in the pageant industry. And so what I'm doing with this is it is a web series, it's on YouTube, and it's about travel and shopping. And basically our mission is to inspire women to travel and then shop local. So we feature women artists, designers, entrepreneurs, so that basically if you went to a new city, like Boise, you come to Boise, and then you would meet some women in business here and go shopping with them, and you feel like you know somebody before you even get here.